Hello everybody, welcome to part 4 of StatZombie's demo. I do want to apologize that it's been a few days since the last upload. Even though there's only like maybe 2 or 3 of you that are clamoring for this footage or whatever. I'd like to treat you guys like as if you're 200 or 3,000 or whatever. So I do want to apologize for it taking so long. I had capture issues and it just wasn't going according to plan. I had recorded 45 minutes of me capturing all this different type of statistic tracking for that first event that we set up. I was gonna condense it and make it palatable, and it just didn't work out. So I'm just gonna continue on as if nothing went wrong, and that's what we're gonna see here. So this is the raw that we set up. It's raw number 1. You can see the title up there whenever you launch a match. This is the result of the match because I already ran the match, but it took 5 minutes, 11 seconds. And these are all the stats that you can enter within a match. Here you can see that I'm highlighting the Women's and Intercontinental Championships, even though they're not really applicable to this match. Obviously, Brock cannot compete for the Women's Championship, but he can for the Universal, and I was just demonstrating the different stats that get automatically assigned when you create a championship. They automatically get added to this list. It'll be a little bit more dynamic in the future. Here you can see just a list of the stats that get added to the match as the match progresses. These are just the start match and match buttons, pretty self-explanatory. Nothing really of note there. Here you can also modify any stats that you add and delete them. You can't change the number or the point value of the stat, but you could just go in and if the guy didn't earn a stat, then you could just delete it from that. I'm going to show you how the standings are a little bit broken right now. I can't quite get them to rank properly. It's an issue with the app that I'm using to create this app. But you do notice that Jack Gallagher, Neville, and Samoa Joe do not have any points in the Intercontinental Championship. That's because they have yet to compete within the Intercontinental Championship, and I'm going to demonstrate that a little bit later. If you remember, Gallagher faced Lesnar. That was for the Universal Championship rankings, because both men compete there. Pretty much any match that happens on Raw will be for the Universal Championship rankings. However, the Intercontinental Championship only has a few people that contend for it, and as obviously the roster grows, that contendership grows, but I just wanted to demonstrate the difference in how the rankings work for each championship. Here you can go into the stats that you have and modify them. So if I wanted pinfalls to be worth 25 points instead of 35, I can change that here, and obviously it would automatically update and change everybody's rankings and adjust them accordingly. Which you can see here, Strowman, his rankings have dropped a little bit, and as you can see when I go into the women's rankings, both women who won had their scores drop, but I don't really want to change that. I just wanted to demonstrate. You could have your stats be as expansive or as simple as possible. Like I have finishers and stuff that I track. They get fouls, you know, if they leave the ring or if they use steel chairs and stuff and all this crazy other stuff, but it doesn't really have to be that complicated. You could just simply track wins, losses, championships, just stuff like that. Here I'm just showing you a more complete database that I use privately. This is not, the WWE one is not the one that I primarily use, and I just wanted to show like it has descriptions for most of the stats there just to kind of get an idea of what these different stats do. But like I said, you can just keep it as simple as you want. This is me kind of showing off what my ultimate end game is, which is using the Pro X League, which is my little thing that I do. I don't really play within the WWE universe, but I'm using it because it's most commonly relatable. Anyway, moving back to WWE. We're going to set up a new Raw, so I'm just going to fill out the form here like I did last time. Then quickly set up the match that I want to use to demonstrate the real difference once you track a match that has both the Universal and Intercontinental Championship tracked in the rankings. So what we're going to see here at the result of this is well, we're going to do a live tracking of this match here. So basically, we're going to watch this match, and as it happens, we're going to track it. As you can see, the match has already started. Once the bell rang, I had clicked the button, the timer started. So, but you could also see that the timer is a little bit clunky. Instead of 0-1, 0-2, 0-3, it goes 1-2-3, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers, right? It's cool that it's tracking the time of this match anyway. I also think, well, I'll stop there, but we're basically going to just go through this match, and as things happen in the match, we're going to track it. But for the sake of sanity, see, the ref didn't actually hit the 1 there, so I didn't track it. I almost did, but because I did not hear the 1 count, I didn't track it, and then that happens again right here. No 1 count, so I don't track it. We're about a minute into the match. And we're just gonna speed this up a little bit. Now you can hear there that the 1 hit, but I didn't track it. I didn't hear it when I was recording it because I was distracted with other things, but I fixed it later, don't worry. Wow, Samoa Joe's music is hilarious in faster speeds. So you can see here, I'm just finishing up the match by entering Samoa Joe's stats for winning with his finisher. Also, I'm going to go back here and make some changes to the score itself. Jack Gallagher definitely had 3 pinfall attempts for a 1 count, so I'm going to add those in here, as well as so he's going to get 3 additional points, bringing his total to 9. And then I also have to modify the fact I like to track blood, so we're going to see that Samoa Joe won after having made somebody bleed, and Jack Gallagher has lost after being made to bleed or busted open. And I just like to see how successful they are when one of those happens. So I changed that here, and then we're going to go in and look at how things play out after you enter a match. So here for Samoa Joe, now that he has 2 matches, you can see his average match length, his longest match, his shortest match, and then some results here. It's a little bit of a bug. Samoa Joe didn't win by pinfall in that match, but that could be fixed with some modifications. And finally, going to championships, you will finally be able to see the difference in the ranking points for each championship. Jack Gallagher has 3 ranking points for the Intercontinental Championship, but 9 for the Universal Championship. And obviously that's because every match is for the Universal Championship, but not every match is for the Intercontinental. And that'll pretty much do it. So let me know what you think of StatZombie so far. Leave some comments. Let me know if you're excited to ever use it. And thanks for watching.